Good afternoon, my friends. This is Paul, and this year has been quite the epic birthday celebration. I turned on April 20th this year, and assuming my memory isn't really going, this might have very well been the best birthday celebration I've ever had. Although, when I first got BanjoKazooie, that was also pretty cool. But that was just one thing. This year, I have so many more friends, and some of them haven't even met me. So that makes it doubly amazing that these people online really paid attention to what day I was born and what would make me the happiest. So I'm going to try my best to list as many of the birthday gifts that I got as possible, though I have this insane amount of friends and family. So if I miss anyone, let me know in the comments section so that I can pin your comment and make sure that you weren't forgotten. So because I decided to start out with that comment about leaving a comment, I guess I'll start with my online friends. So Esabelle's Psychology Life Hacks, oh my gosh, she and I are like basically BFFs at this point. She actually got me two birthday presents. The first was that she made a tweet where she had a photoshopped image of Phoenix Wright from the Ace Attorney series with a party hat. And I just thought that was so cool because, like, she really must have been paying attention to my gaming likes if she paid attention to the fact that I liked Ace Attorney, because I could have sworn I usually talk more about 999 and BanjoKazooie and Zelda with her, so kudos to you for remembering what I really like, especially because I know you're going to be watching this, or at least I think you will. And then, on my actual birthday, she sent me a text, which I didn't get right away because she and I have this really weird issue where sometimes she has to send texts twice. Only sometimes. Sometimes I get them when she only sends it once, so I don't know what's going on there. And then I think we also had like a conversation on the phone near my birthday. But we have so many conversations on the phone that they kind of blend together after a while. Then, Miss Peggle, the YouTuber and the Twitch streamer and a Discorder, that's how I know her, she had been planning since November to stream the day before my birthday. For her it was the day of, because in Australia they're a day ahead. She streamed Breath of the Wild, BanjoKazooie, and 999 all in the same day. Now, keep in mind that I've never met her. I don't even know what her face looks like. And she lives in Australia, so she must have either known me insanely well, or I was just really annoying with my game preferences. But I still really admire the fact that she didn't just say, "Oh, Paul, you keep mentioning 999, what the heck?" and decided to just not play it. But no, she went ahead and did it. And none of those games she had... Why am I holding up my cord? None of those games she had actually played before. So I think that that was doubly impressive, because how many people are willing to try out games that might not even be in their niche of gameplay just to do a birthday celebration? Like, that's just mind-blowing. So then my brothers, of course, stepped in. One of them got me a whole bunch of sweets and iced tea, so I've been being very, very slow with eating them to make sure that I don't get super unhealthy. And then my other brother got me this, which is a portable DVD player that allows me to play DVDs on my computer, because for some odd reason my new computer doesn't have one built in like my old one did. Now, I don't watch movies very much, but I do really love Once Upon a Time, and I've been working on a timeline for seasons 1 through 6. I'm not even going to bother with 7. So I'm really excited to know how the whole series fits together in chronological order. Then I got a couple of gift cards, like from my parents, so I used those GameStop gift cards to buy some physical merch, although I'm going to show you that later, because I like saving unboxings until the end. My sister got me even more sweets, so is that people's way of saying they want me to get fat? And then She also paid for my ticket to go see the new Fantastic Beasts movie, which was terrible. But I still really appreciated the fact that she paid for my ticket, because otherwise I would have said, I spent all that money on that garbage. So she ended up spending the money on the garbage instead. And hey, at least we got to have a good talk on the way back, where she and I just bashed the movie like crazy on the drive back home. So that was pretty cool. Again, got a bunch of gift cards, some of them to the eShop. Some of it I haven't spent yet, but my other brother got me a gift card that helped offset the cost of the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I had so much fun making that review. I really hope you guys will check that out, but considering that this is the same day that I filmed the advertising video for my Myers-Briggs audience, I'm only expecting like one of you to actually listen to me and go watch it. So, yay for me proving my point that I can't advertise. And my nose is itchy, so I hope you guys aren't like psychoanalyzing the fact that I'm not cutting that out. So I think that's everyone. I really hope I didn't miss anyone. Oh, Danielle and Matt came over, and they got me this really cool card that had a gift card for GameStop in it. So that was part of what I used as well. So now let's get into the physical unboxing. Now, this isn't a surprise what I'm going to show you, because one of the things in here has like merch inside of it, because I had already filmed opening this stuff, but it ended up getting deleted. So I'm going to sort of pretend like it's new, but I already knew. So for starters, I went ahead and bought Mario Party Superstars. Now, I had rented it for quite a while, and that's how I was able to review it and play it with a lot of my friends. But I was getting tired of taking up a rental slot on my GameFly account, so I decided to just go ahead and get the game, and it's a blast. I absolutely love it, even though lately I've been really stinking at it. So maybe I'm just getting old or my reflexes are going, but I don't know. I feel like lately my friends have just been clobbering me. Then I got a Zelda and Loftwing amiibo. Now, I had to sell all of my amiibos except one recently because I was running into some financial difficulties. So I thought that I would be giving up collecting amiibos forever, but this I got because I had some leftover money on my gift card and I couldn't think of anything else that I wanted. And not only that, but I've also heard that it makes Skyward Sword HD much more convenient. And hey, if it has functionality in Breath of the Wild 2, that'll be an added bonus. And then finally, I rebought Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I know you're probably thinking, oh, Paul, for a guy that likes to save money as much as you do, why did you rebuy it when you already have the digital version? What the heck? Well, first of all, Dan Silvato and Serenity Forge are amazing and not big money-hungry corporations, so I really wanted to support them for whatever their next project is, and also to show that I love this game. And it has physical merchandise inside of it, and me being a huge lover of Doki Doki Literature Club, which is saying a lot because I hate dating simulators with a passion, I wanted to get the merch. So again, I already opened this on a previous video, but that video got deleted, so I'm going to pretend to be amazed. So for starters, we have this really cool collection of pop-up figures where like you have the base and then you like put the girls on top of the base so that they can actually stand up. And just in case you haven't played the games, we have Monica, Natsuki, Sayori, and Yuri. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce the names because they don't really ever say the names because the game doesn't really have voice acting, but I'd still like to think I know Japanese well enough where I know the general gist of how to pronounce it. Then we have this business card for Metaverse Enterprises. If you've played the original Doki Doki Literature Club, this probably sounds like gibberish to you because the Metaverse was invented for the Plus version. So you probably can't see it, so I won't bother showing it to you. But it just has the name of a fake engineer of the system along with an email address, a telephone number, UDB code, and a website. Actually, they have two websites here. I think one is for the engineer and one is for the company itself, which I'm actually kind of curious to check out those websites because I know Dan Salvato was huge on modding Super Smash Bros. Melee, so I wonder if there will be some cool Easter eggs that maybe MatPat forgot to cover on his video. Then we have a Literature Club member card that lets me fill out my name, favorite color, favorite genre, favorite word. So this is the kind of thing where I feel like if I was able to pin it on my chest and say I'm a proud member of the Literature Club, that would be so cool, but it doesn't really have any of that on the back. And it also doesn't give me space to put my picture there, so I guess I look like Doki Doki Literature Club. So then we have a download code. Oh, I better not show that. Actually, I don't really care. Well, maybe I do. But anyway, they have a download code for the soundtrack of the game. Plus, Load Me, which is a reference to one of the poems that Monica writes to you in the main game. So I do think it's slightly redundant to have a soundtrack download when the Switch is portable, and I already have the in-game soundtrack on my Switch, but I don't know. I guess some people like having it on their computer as well. And then we have a bunch of stickers of the girls and various logos. I'm still debating how I'm going to use these stickers, but I imagine I'll find a creative use somewhere. And then we have the last, well, actually before I give the last thing, I should show you the inside of the box, which has a bunch of poetry words, just like the poetry minigame, and the 3 girls that you can woo in the poetry game. The game cart looks kind of boring, so I won't bother showing that to you. And so the last, but certainly not least, is we have a poem that Monica wrote to the player. Now, in the original video, I read this out, but I think my friend Todoroki did so much better of a job reading it during my Best Games of 2021 list that I'll just ask you guys to go watch that, especially if you're a non-gamer reading this and you're like, what the heck is Monica even saying? So, I'm trying to advertise here, people. If you don't watch it, that'll prove my point that I'm a bad advertiser. And if you do watch it, that still proves that I'm a bad advertiser because you're only watching it out of pity for me. So, bet you didn't expect me to play a mind game on you, did you? At least I'm admitting it. So with that, thank you very much for watching. Let me know if I forgot anyone. And I just really, really appreciate all that you guys have done to really make my birthday really so special. So until the next time, make sure that you keep the faith, stay epic, and God bless. Bye!